Hey there, it's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. I am here in my kitchen. I feel like I'm amped up on something tonight, and I don't know what that is, but I'm excited to be here. Hello, Jamie Goldberg. Do we have you on the line?
Hi, Lisa Lillian.
Hi, and we have a special guest in the kitchen. In the kitchen tonight is Lauren, who is now a guest in the house. She moved out several weeks ago, but she's here just for funsies, right?
Yep.
Do you miss living here, Lauren?
Yes, very much.
Do you want to move back?
Yes.
Would you be willing to pay rent now? See, it always comes down to the rent. You know, I have a giant can of pineapple chunks blocking everybody today, but I really wanted to get the angle a little better because I'm making an exciting recipe in my air fryer, which is here to my left. And I wanted you to be able to see this board in front of me, but I want to say hello to people. I see Stephanie and Dana and I don't know, Kathy and Barbara and a lot of people with hearts. Here's the deal. We are here. I'm using the air fryer. I'm making a snack wrap. It could be a mini meal, a snack. It is an air fryer Reuben egg roll. So it's a wrap, but it's also an egg roll because I'm using egg roll wrappers. I don't know why I'm calling it a wrap because it really isn't a wrap. Anyway, but I'm using these lovely things, egg roll wrappers. I'm making it, they have 155 calories. I'm also giving away lots of prizes. No cash, but lots of prizes. Hungry Girl measuring spoons, up for grabs. These are this is like the MVP of my kitchen. I use these spoons daily, like I can't even tell you how many times a day. Hey, Stephanie in Memphis. Long time no see. And then tonight's art, here it is. That's how I roll, because we're making egg rolls. Notice I didn't say that's how I wrap. Do the right thing. I don't wrap. Hey, Jamie, are you watching that show on HBO called The Vow? Is there anybody out there watching The Vow?
No.
It is
funny because I watch everything on TV.
Well, you watch scripted, and I watch no scripted. I'm like really into true crime. But The Vow is all based on that Nexium scandal, like out of Albany, that whole crazy thing that Catherine Oxenberg's daughter was wrapped up in. Do you know, and Allison Mack from Smallville, do you know anything about this?
Very little.
Okay.
I know Allison Mack. I know who that is.
You need to watch this. If anyone out there is watching it, let me know. Tell me if I'm alone. I am like drawn to this. The second episode aired last night. I have not seen it yet, so I just have been following this whole scandal. Anyway, that's how I roll. This is the art we're giving away. Also tonight, up for grabs. Did you hear that? I sounded so New York. Also. Hungry Girl, Chew the Right Thing, classic recipe cards. These things came out, what, 10 years ago? They never get old. This pack is filled with classics, onion rings, brownies, like burger swaps. This is the cutest recipe card set ever. You can still buy them on Amazon, I think. And they never go out of style, these. Pigs in a blanket. There. Pigs in a blanket. Right, you can get these on Amazon. Jamie, you're going to link to them, right?
I'm already looking to see if there's a
She's
discount.
looking. They were like very inexpensive last time you looked.
They're $5.95.
$5.95? That you can't afford not to have them. Anyway, whatever. Don't leave this right now to go buy these. Get these later. Too exciting. We are giving away the recipe cards, the measuring spoons, the wonderful artwork, and how you win is you have to share or like or participate in this whole situation. I'm going to be asking trivia questions. You can answer trivia questions. You don't have to answer them correctly. You just have to talk and participate, and you will be eligible to potentially win a prize. Oh my goodness. I would love the recipe cards. I am now reading comments. Also, if you have questions for me, ask them, and Jamie will be there reading them, and she'll ask me any that she thinks that I may feel like answering. Right, Jamie?
Exactly.
Okay, good. So tonight, as I mentioned, I'm making an air fryer Reuben egg roll. A Reuben, for those of you who don't know, is a sandwich. Typically, it is served on rye bread. This is sort of like a mashup between an egg roll and a Reuben, so there's no rye bread here, but we have the other classic Reuben ingredients, such as Swiss cheese and corned beef. Typically, a Reuben has sauerkraut. We wanted to cut the sodium a little, so we mixed the sauerkraut in addition with just some slaw mix. So there's coleslaw mix, which comes in a bag, such as this one. and egg roll wrappers, and a little bit of light Thousand Island. And if you can't find this on shelves, you can make this yourself by using ketchup and light mayo. But I don't know, Jamie, you know what I noticed? On supermarket shelves, it's nearly impossible to find light Thousand Island dressing these days. This used to be like all the rage, and now it's scarce. Have you noticed that?
I haven't. You know who would know though? My mom. She's a big Thousand Island.
Right, my mom too. Wait, that's how I know. I only know because every week when I order her Instacart supermarket grocery situations, I can't find it. And then I saw that our recipe called for it, but I found it at Gelson's, so I got that today. You know, I'm not a big salad dressing person personally. I don't really eat a lot of salad dressing. So, this Reuben is going to call for those simple ingredients. I'm using the air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, don't fret because you can make this in the oven. If you plan on making this along with me, which I doubt you're doing, you can preheat your oven to 375 degrees. If you want to just do that anyway and then throw something fun in there, you can. I'm going to start by chopping some of my ingredients. And I'm going to tell you that I've prepped some of my ingredients. So this is already prepped. This was a full cup of the slaw that I put like a couple of tablespoons of water. I covered it and I put it in the microwave for about a minute or a minute and a half just to cook it. Then I drained it and then I patted it dry. So this is cooked slaw mix. I'm gonna keep that aside. I also have this is a half cup of sauerkraut, which I also patted that dry. I drained it, patted it dry. So we have no extra moisture in the recipe. Here we have 4 slices of reduced fat Swiss cheese. See the holes? You know it's Swiss cheese. Where do the holes in Swiss cheese come from? This is not one of my trivia questions.
I was gonna say, it should be.
It's not. I think I used to know the answer. Don't say like little mice eat them. It's not what it is. And I don't really know the answer, so if you want to tell me, I would love to know. And this is 4 ounces of corned beef. I mean, yes, 4 ounces of corned beef. I want to make sure that's true, yes. 4 slices but it's 4 ounces of corned beef. And I measured that, I weighed it with my scale, and now I'm gonna chop this because that's what we need to do for the recipe. And the fun thing about this, and what I love about it, is it's truly gonna be like, you know when you get an egg roll and everything is sort of like, you bite into it and everything is sort of mixed together and you're like, wow, what is this bite gonna have? It's the same way with this. So it's not gonna like eat like a traditional Reuben sandwich. It's super fun. We put this in one of our daily emails, right? This recipe ran in a Hungry Girl email.
Yes.
I think it was super popular. Has anyone tried this? And there was a video for it. Wasn't there like a hands and pants video? I think there is. Also popular. So I figured it would be a good thing to make on Facebook because like, why the heck not? Okay. So I have now chopped this. I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna put in my bowl the coleslaw that has been cooked. Now I'm gonna add my mixture of corned beef and Swiss cheese into the bowl. It smells great already. I love corned beef. I'm sorry to say I'm still a carnivore. I tried vegan corned beef. Wait, Lauren, you were with me at the deli. Weren't you with me at Art's Deli?
No, I don't think so.
It's vegan corned beef. It was okay. It wasn't bad. This is the sauerkraut. You would love it.
If they don't like corned beef, could they use something else?
Yeah, if you don't like corned beef, you could use turkey. I think turkey would be lovely in this. Absolutely. Or you could use vegan corned beef if you can find it. I can't remember who makes it. It's like Mrs. So-and-so. All right, next thing, we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of this light Thousand Island dressing that is so hard to find but easy to make in case you can't find it. 2, 3, okay. We have that, and now we wanna mix it together. So I will ask my first trivia question. Where do you think the Reuben originated? What country? Who invented the Reuben? I don't mean the actual person that invented the Reuben, but what country invented the Reuben? Do you think you know? Jamie, I bet you would probably know the answer to this.
I don't know. I don't want to guess because I feel like I might be wrong.
No, don't guess because everyone thinks you know everything. They think you're like the smartest person on earth. So whatever you guess, they're gonna say, right? Lauren knows it's true. Lauren, are you in there reading comments?
Yes, I am.
Or you're just being lazy now that you're just a spectator. Is anyone? All right, so I'm mixing this up. I have a puppy standing. Bam Bam is about to get stepped on. She's like right below me. Do you see what's in the bowl? Doesn't it look interesting? I think it looks great.
It does.
It sure does. Okay, is anybody answering the question?
We've got some answers coming in.
Anything that looks correct?
Is it Ireland?
It's not Ireland, but that's a really good answer because everyone always thinks everything Irish has corned beef in it, right?
Right.
Right, that's what I would think. All right, I'm clearing my cutting board, and now I'm gonna, wow, I hear barking. If the barking starts, apologies. So now I have my egg roll wrappers. Do you guys use egg roll wrappers? Bam Bam, you must use egg roll wrappers. You're barking up a storm.
We did have a question about them. Is it the same as wonton wrappers?
Yeah, they're pretty much the same. So if you did want to make Reuben wontons, you could do that. You'd probably, the cook time would be slightly different and you'd have to use a heck of a lot of wontons, but it would be great. I think it would work really well. It's basically the same thing. These are very wonderful. There's 170 calories for 3 wrappers, but anyway. My whole Reuben egg roll is gonna have 155 calories. Only 4 points on all color plans. Now we're gonna roll these things. So how we do that is, can you see where am I? Oh, so here's my little bowl. It's about 1/3 of a cup. About 1/3 of a cup. Don't mind me, I'm using my hands. You can do this at home. If you're the only one eating the egg rolls, you have my permission. So I'm not gonna make all 6 today because I have to be honest, I don't think we wanna wait for that situation. I'll probably make 3. And how we're gonna seal these up, it's very, very fancy. We're gonna dip our fingers in a little bit of water. And
Lisa, the trivia people seem to be united.
on what?
Is it USA?
Yeah, USA! USA! We originated the Reuben. Anyway, so you just moisten your fingers and you moisten the egg roll, all 4 sides of the egg roll wrapper, and then you fold in the sides, and then you just roll, roll, roll. You could also moisten the very last bit to keep it closed, but I don't think you really need to do that. I'm gonna set that aside. Eventually, we're gonna spray these with a little bit of Pam and throw these in the air fryer. So we're going on number 2. This is so delicious. I'm not gonna lie, I will make these and keep them around because you can reheat them in the air fryer and they crisp up yet again, like the very next day, as if you just made them fresh. And they're a great snack or a mini meal, honestly.
Lisa, where will people be able to find this recipe?
This recipe, in case you didn't write everything down, which we don't expect you to do, will be up online at hungry-girl.com/live, which is where all of the recipes that I do on Facebook end up eventually. Okay, so we're just wrapping up egg roll number 2. And there it is. It looks like that. It looks pretty.
Kimberly has a good question. Do you get to eat all 6? Is that one
Oh,
serving?
Kimberly, you only get to eat 1, sadly. Not sadly, happily, but you don't get to, I don't think you'd want to eat all 6. That's a good, you can't blame her for asking though, right?
No, you cannot.
All right, I think, I can't decide if I should ask another trivia question.
Definitely.
All right, I'll ask one. I was going to wait until it went in the air fryer, but I'll just start answering questions then. All right, my next trivia question is, because there really isn't that much interesting about the Reuben, and there's conflicting information about who actually invented the Reuben, so I'm going to say there are some famous Reubens in the world of television and just in the world of pop culture. So 2 of my questions have to do with those. One of them has to do with the Partridge Family, which was a show from a million years ago, and they had a manager, and his name was Reuben. What was his last name? He was a very famous television character. He was pretty neurotic, and he was fun. He was funny on the show. The Partridge Family was a show that aired in reruns forever. It was about a musical family. David Cassidy starred in it. Shirley Jones starred in it, and it was about a family of a mom and a bunch of kids, and they used to travel and play music. So their manager,
knows the answer.
Everybody knows it?
The comments are flooded with the same answer.
Really? Well, what is it?
Reuben Kincaid.
Reuben Kincaid, yes. All right, so I have now made 4 egg rolls. I think that that is enough. I'm gonna line these babies up. I'm gonna put them in the air fryer, and I will show you how they cook. But before I put them in the air fryer, I'm gonna spray just a couple little spritzies of my olive oil pan. This is another MVP in my kitchen. And then you're gonna make 6. I'm only making 4 right now, but when you make them, you're gonna just line them up in a single layer. Hopefully they'll all fit in your air fryer. 6 of them would fit in my air fryer, but if they don't, do a couple batches. Okay, and then you're gonna cook them at 390 for 7 minutes. Now I have fewer egg rolls in there, so we might peek at them in fewer than 7 minutes, because you also might not want to sit here and listen to me ask trivia questions for 7 minutes, or maybe you're just having the time of your life. I don't know. But I'll answer questions as well. Okay, the next trivia question, this is about yet another famous Reuben. He was an American Idol winner, and his name was Reuben. Do you know who it is? I bet, Jamie, you know who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're an American Idol junkie, such as myself. Did anybody say they watched The Vow that you noticed?
No, I didn't see anyone comment that. They may have, but I didn't see it.
Lauren says she saw one person.
Lisa, we do have a question. Can you tell people how they make it in the oven?
Oh yeah, in the oven. If you have your oven set to 375, you're gonna cook these for, it's a little bit longer. It's something like 25 to 30 minutes. So until they get nice and golden brown. I'm gonna actually just assemble my last couple while we're sitting here. But Reuben from American Idol, do you know who it was? He won. He won, I'll give you a hint. The hint is it was the same season as Clay Aiken. It was like Clay Aiken and Reuben were neck and neck, right? And wasn't Catherine McPhee on that season too? I think she might have been.
She was good, I liked her.
She was great. She's a great actress too. I love that show she was on.
Smash.
Yes, it was so good. All right, hold the phone. Everybody know his last name?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. What is it? What do they think? What do the masses think?
Reuben stuttered.
Reuben stuttered. I remember him so well. What did they call him? The teddy bear or something?
Oh, I don't remember that.
And he used to wear like hockey jerseys or some kind of sports jerseys every week.
Huh.
I guess I just remember weird things. Anyway, yes, it was Reuben stuttered. I have yet another trivia question. Are you ready?
Yes, I already know the answer, but go ahead.
I bet you do. There's a city in the United States called Reubens. The city is called Reubens. Do you know what state it's in? Now, I guess if anybody lives in that state, that'll be easier for them. But or maybe some people live in the city of Reubens in the audience tonight. I don't know. But
that would be amazing.
It would be. It would be amazing. Anyway.
This is a cool comment. Susan said her nephew was on American Idol with Catherine and Reuben.
What?
Who was her nephew? We have to know.
Who was your nephew? Was he like in the top 10? That's so awesome. I love that. Wait, oh, Lauren has a question.
Do you pair anything with it, like dipping sauce?
Do you pair anything? Well, it's got the Thousand Island dressing in it, so I don't think it really needs a dipping sauce. If you wanted to be crazy, you could also dip it in a little mustard, I guess. But I also pair it, if I want to make it a meal, I'll pair it with a salad. And it's great. Or you eat 2 of them, and you can do that, because why not?
How does everyone know the answer to this trivia?
To the American Idol trivia?
No, the city.
Oh, because well, maybe they looked it up. Wait, what are they saying?
Idaho.
Idaho! Yes, it is Idaho. That is correct. It's correct. I have one more trivia question, which I will ask, but I'm gonna peek at these just to see how they're coming along. Should I? They've been in now for 4 minutes. Should I look? Okay. Oh, they look good, but they need some time. I don't want to rush the babies. I don't want to rush them. My next trivia question: how many calories does the average Reuben sandwich have? And I know that it's hard to say because it's average, and I bet there are some sandwiches that have a lot more, and I bet there are sandwiches that have a lot less as well. But how many calories does the average Reuben have? Remember, by answering this trivia, also by sharing this, if you are enjoying what you're seeing, you have the chance to win these spoons or my Hungry Girl artwork of the day, or these fantastic recipe cards, and you can just say, hey, pick me, I want to win one of those things. Jamie, you want to guess how many calories you think the average Reuben has?
750.
So, that's a good guess. I would have guessed something like that as well, but that's high. Because they say the average Reuben has less calories. Is anyone guessing? I'm trying to read. They're all over the place. Okay, so it's supposed to go, all 6 of these stay in the air fryer for 7 minutes. If you make fewer, they will cook up faster. Someone said 12, 20. You know, everything that I read said 560 calories. Isn't that the same amount of calories that a Big Mac has?
It sounds like
I think it's 560. But anyway, the average Reuben apparently has 560 calories. This has a lot less, and we have Hungry Girl Reubens that obviously have a lot less. There are ways to make them with a lot fewer calories. Especially if you use, like we use, and I don't know if I mentioned it, like lean corned beef. So the corned beef I get, I ask for it very lean, and then I also trim the fat off of it, and that's a great way to save some calories as well. All right, any other questions coming in here?
Just requests. People that really want those spoons and recipe cards.
They want, that's what, yeah, I don't blame you. The spoons are amazing. Okay, tonight, I think I'll give away 2 sets of spoons. How's that? 2 sets of spoons.
Wow.
Let's see, I'm gonna peek at these babies. Yeah, these look pretty brown. I think I'm gonna take one out just to show you. Hang on, I don't wanna burn myself. Too late, too late, too late. All right, hang on. I'm gonna clear away the mess over here. Just because I wanna show you what it looks like. Do you see the brown edges and the beauteousness of this fantastic air fryer Reuben egg roll? It's a nice size, I have to say. I'll cut it open for you so you can see it. I really don't want to burn myself, so I'm probably not going to bite into it right now because it's super hot and super gooey and super cheesy. Look at that. But I will be eating it. Yum. If you like the way this looks, click hearts. Let us know, and let us know if you make these and post photos of them. I'm going to keep the rest in for another 2 minutes. All right, well, if you love this recipe, tell your friends, share this video with everyone you know. If you forgot how to make it because you weren't paying close attention, just go to hungry-girl.com/live. While you're there, you should sign up for the daily emails in case you don't get them. You really should, because that's what we do every single day. I send daily emails Monday through Friday with tips, tricks, food finds, recipes, you name it, it's there. Right? Am I forgetting anything? Oh, I think I am forgetting to tell you I will be back Wednesday night for an ice cream party. And the coolest thing I'm going to tell you, this is an ice cream party. It's sponsored by Enlightened. You know I love Enlightened ice cream. I'm going to have a great ice cream recipe, but super exciting. We are giving away a crazy amount of ice cream. Are we not, Jamie?
Crazy.
Crazy. How many? We're giving away like tons of pints. Like, how many? 50? 60? A bazillion pints. People are going to win multiple pints. Multiple winners are going to win like ice cream that's going to like last them a really long time. So please come back Wednesday night. Don't forget. Be here Wednesday at 5. I will have a fantastic ice cream recipe. I'm going to be showcasing a lot of the Enlightened ice cream. It's going to be a lot of fun. Is it not going to be amazing? It is.
So much.
It is. So please tune in. Again, if you want to find this recipe, go to hungry-girl.com/live. Sign up for the daily emails. Share this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love all of you. Please stay safe. I'm Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Until next time, chew the right thing.